I'd like to discuss judicial complaints. First, let me make it perfectly clear. I strongly believe in the First Amendment, which protects the right of free speech. It's one of our privileges that separate us from most other countries. However, the First Amendment does not protect people from false and misleading statements which are made about them, especially on the internet, which is widely viewed by the public. The problem is, how does someone respond to these false statements, especially a public figure such as a judge? With judge, it is a very difficult issue because we have no real forum to respond to these false statements. In addition, judges are bound by the ethics rules and requirements of professionalism, which restrict how they can respond to such false statements. For federal judges within the 11th Circuit, there is a formal procedure that has been established when someone wishes to file a complaint about a judge. The procedure is generally a three-step process. First, the person files a written complaint with the Chief Judge of the 11th Circuit. The second step is that the Chief Judge then reviews the complaint, and he or she has the ability to investigate whether there are any facts in dispute. Third, the Chief Judge then decides, first, whether to dismiss the complaint because it has no merits after finding there are no undisputed facts. Secondly, the judge can determine that the judge against whom the complaint has been lodged voluntarily acts to resolve the issue. Third thing that the Chief Judge can do is conclude that intervening facts have transpired that makes taking any action unnecessary. And fourth, determine that there is cause to refer the matter to a special committee to conduct additional investigation and conduct a formal hearing. These formal procedures can be found at a link at the 11th Circuit. I'm just summarizing them generally. Now, there are three types of complaints generally that are made against judges. The first type are complaints concerning the merits of a judge's ruling. These are generally resolved with a ruling by the Chief Judge that the complaint should be dismissed because the appropriate remedy is for the complaining party to appeal the judge's decision. The second type of complaints are those that are false and without any merit based on the undisputed facts. These complaints are also dismissed by the Chief Judge. The third type of complaint, which are very, very rare, are those of the most serious nature that require a referral to the special committee to investigate and conduct a further hearing. Of course, a dismissal of complaint does not prevent the complaining party from saying or posting completely false and misleading statements on the internet. In October 2017, I will have been on the bankruptcy bench 24 years. In that time, I've had 5 judicial complaints filed against me. All have been dismissed without referral to the special committee after finding that they had no merits based on undisputed facts. 4 of those complaints were filed by litigants who were unhappy about my legal ruling. All 4 of those parties appealed my decisions. 3 of them appealed to the district court and 1 to the 11th Circuit. In every one of those cases, I was affirmed. That still has not prevented some of these same people from posting false and misleading statements about me on the internet. The final complaint was filed by my wife's estranged father, with whom she has been in a bitter litigation for several years, who happens to be a convicted felon and a disbarred lawyer who has repeatedly threatened me. I'm not a party to that lawsuit, and he has never been a party or litigant before me. His complaint with the 11th Circuit was dismissed also as having no merit based on undisputed facts. This still has not prevented him from posting completely false and misleading information about me and my wife on the internet. The point is, before you believe unflattering things you've read on the internet, please investigate who is making the statement. Investigate whether the statements are true or credible. Investigate whether the underlying facts have any basis in reality. And finally, investigate whether there has been any formal disposition of the issues, especially if the negative statements concern a public figure or a judge. Thank you.